In this video, we will discuss 10 multiple choice questions from the topic solid state devices. A doped semiconductor is also called as an extrinsic semiconductor. A semiconductor in pure form is called as an intrinsic semiconductor, and after adding impurity atoms, intrinsic semiconductor becomes extrinsic semiconductor. So a doped semiconductor is called as extrinsic semiconductor. A p-type semiconductor is formed by doping of a third group element. By doping a third group element, we will get a p-type semiconductor, and if a fifth group element or pentavalent element is added as the impurity, that results in the formation of a n-type semiconductor. A trivalent impurity is also called as an acceptor. When a trivalent impurity is added to the crystal structure, that trivalent impurity receives one electron from one of the four neighboring silicon atoms. As the trivalent impurity accepts one electron, the trivalent impurity is also called as an acceptor. In an n-type semiconductor, majority charge carriers are free electrons. In an n-type semiconductor, majority charge carriers are free electrons, and in a p-type semiconductor, majority charge carriers are holes. In a p-type semiconductor, minority charge carriers are free electrons. In a p-type semiconductor, majority charge carriers are holes and minority charge carriers are free electrons, while in a n-type semiconductor, majority charge carriers are free electrons and minority charge carriers are holes. Barrier potential of a germanium diode at room temperature is 0.3 volt. For a germanium diode, barrier potential at room temperature is 0.3 volt, and for a silicon diode, barrier potential at room temperature is 0.7 volt. Electrons in the last orbit of an element are called as valence electrons. When temperature increases, conductivity of a semiconductor increases. Conductivity of a material depends upon the number of free electrons. When temperature increases, as more number of covalent bonds are broken, number of free electrons increases, or we can say conductivity of a semiconductor increases when temperature increases. A Saki diode is also called as tunnel diode. Which of the following is called as a hot carrier diode? Schottky diode. Thanks for watching Circuitszz Analytica. Enjoy learning.